Good morning, everyone. It's about 11:30 a.m. This is my second job of the day. I'm here at a dealership where I'm going to do a pre-purchase inspection for a customer. We're going to look at a Ford Transit van. He's going to convert it into kind of like a van life type of thing where he's going to travel in it. So he lives about 2 hours away, so I'm doing this one completely over the phone with him. So I'll take you guys into this dealership. Hopefully they let me record. We'll check it out and we'll see what issues it has, and then we're going to do a video call with the customer. So let's get in there. I mean, that's one place to park your car. Like, thank you. I've been sitting there for a few seconds like, come on. Hey, that's the O'Reilly's lady. So it must be this place right here. I'm going to park it. I wonder if this is it. I'm just gonna park here. This is a bunch of like gymnastics and different warehouses, wrestling. I know there's like a pickleball and a machining place, a smog place. There's a whole bunch of different places here, but Sierra fasteners, like all kinds of bolts. All right. Make sure everything's all locked up. I'll have to give another tour one day. Got that generator in there. Almost fell. A whole bunch of vans. I think this is it.
I'm not worried. Thank you. Sorry.
Hi. Is there a Martine here?
Yeah,
or Martin?
there's a Martin, but he's outside.
Okay, I'm here to check out a Ford Transit for a customer.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing an inspection on it. He knows I'm coming.
Oh, okay. Let me call him.
Okay.
This is the one.
Okay.
So
I gotta find it.
Yeah. There is a stock number on them. Like
Okay.
if you see those numbers on the QR.
They said it's a medium roof. There's one over here. Oh, I'll look around.
It's gonna be something. There are a few of them that don't have that yet. I'm working on that, but this one should be able to have it.
Okay.
Because they brought it a while back.
I wonder if I hit the panic button.
Yeah, could be making noise.
I was wondering, maybe is it that one?
We'll try it.
Not that one. They got a lot of these here. Oh, this one right here.
We went all over, huh?
It was just this one. Yeah, it's this one. Cool. Okay, thank you. No, thank you very much. All right. After searching all these, finally found it's right by the door. So, oh, that's pretty cool. I've got to climb up to the top and see if they have a roof rack. This one's got 100,875. I got to climb to the top to see if it has roof rack bolts. Make sure it's got that. We're gonna pop the hood, and to be honest, I don't like not being near my truck, so I'm gonna bring my truck over here. I don't like leaving my truck where I can't see it, and I'll park it right there. While I'm doing the inspection, I'll get the scan tool going and have it run all modules, see what problems it has. Toss that there. All right, it only has 100,000 miles on it. Make sure that's off. Hold that down. So we're using the Topdon Phoenix Lite 3 still. It's our go-to scan tool. $37. I've got the same van, just not the tall roof. Same engine, same transmission, everything. So we're gonna do what's called a smart scan. That smart scan is gonna go through every single module, see if it has it, see if it has any problems with it. So we'll let that do that while I get it inspected. All right, so something like this, where the customer's not here, I get all the approvals over the phone. So that's what covers me. I just document everything, and then like I'll put it into the system and say approved by phone at this time, this day. So that way, you know, if any issues arise, that's how we take care of it. Look at our diagnostic plan. Front wiper parking position, rear camera, and tire pressure sensor. So we're going to check those out when we're done. Turn this key off. Alright, so they've put new brake pads on with old rotors. Rotors are a little glazed and rusty up top, but they had some heat in them. I understand why they don't want to do rotors on these, because they're a two-piece. You got to put new rotors and bolts, and it's not fun. The rear's got new pads also, but old rotors. They're not terrible, I'll say. They're not terrible. But no diff leak. Let's check the inside. Yeah, they got some heat in them, but not terrible. That's something I'll bring up to the customer. Shocks look okay, not leaking. I'm gonna go look at that side, spare tire. It's pumped up. These tires are 25% life. Not the greatest. Does this even have a backup camera? Up there. Okay, so this one's new. The one on the other side is not. The pad's new, that rotor's the same. Shock's fine. Little bits of rust here and there. It's not in the body, it's just surface. That's a good thing. Looking at the struts now, I don't see any leaking. That control arm bushing right there is torn. So let me get my piece of paper. So the tires, who do brakes. So the pads are all new. Tires. So what we want to do is we want to look here. This thing's cupping pretty bad actually. So I'm going to recommend struts. Its tires are not the greatest. So I don't think you guys can see that on camera, but I mean, it's just waves. There's waves all over. It's that strut bouncing or a bad tire balance, but still got good life on it. It's a 4 to 5. It's like a 9. It's new. And I guess I'll call that about a 5. And if they rotated that one to the front and then put 2 tires on it, that's what I'll recommend. These two. Alright, this is just an AutoZone price sheet. So now, let's grab a napkin, let's start checking oil. We'll check transmission fluid. Coolant's full. Brake fluid is a little over full. Oil's full, smells good, doesn't smell funky or anything. Always pull your oil cap, look inside of there, make sure there's no sludge or moisture, water. Like I can see right here where it's been pressure washed and there's still buildup there. So this did have a little bit of gunk all over it at one point. You just gotta look and you'll see like they missed here and all that. So it used to be dirty, it probably wasn't terrible. Power steering fluid full. What is that? Why does that have white overspray on it? My intake doesn't have white overspray on it. What is this one? Or my valve cover doesn't have that either. Yeah, there's overspray here. So this thing's been in an accident. It looks like someone's painted something because it's not like that from the factory. Yeah, you can see all that there. Yeah, someone's painted this. They did a terrible job. Yeah, that's painted. All right, we'll ask them about that. I looked it up. I don't see anything online about it, but we'll see. So I'll put overspray.
No estés peleando.
So the belt looks decent. Not terrible. Yes. Was it in an accident?
No, not that I know.
Okay, because I see the overspray, and then you can see
No,
the overspray.
what they do, they touch up the
Like-
cars from
like-
the outside,
Okay, like
the
that.
details. Yeah, but
Maybe
I
it
mean,
was a scratch and then they shoot it.
If you're gonna be like looking for scratches and stuff like that on a 2017,
Oh no, I'm not looking
2019.
for scratches. I'm just looking to make sure it hasn't been in an accident
no, there's
before.
no accidents. I mean, you can. The only thing you can base it on is on the records.
Yeah,
Right?
no, I looked.
Actually, it did say that it had an accident on this side. On this side. This is something that happened here,
Yeah,
but I don't know of any other place.
yeah.
The report says there, yeah, that it was an accident.
Okay, I just want to make sure that the customer knows that, because I do see the overspray here and there. Just looking, but
This like these little things, like if I wanna all
Yeah.
of this, the overspray. If I mean, yeah, you don't want to know the amount of time that it would take me to take the overspray on those little areas.
no, I know that. I'm
It
just
hasn't
trying to
been
make
painted.
sure.
Yeah.
Usually because there's overspray on the valve cover, there's overspray on that valve cover. So
The
someone,
valve cover?
yeah, you see all the white paint on the valve cover. Like someone had sprayed and it came in. That's overspray. So someone has painted it, and it got all over. That's the only thing I'm looking at is, okay, why? And
Yeah, right.
you know, it's a nice vehicle, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
that's just something the customer's paying me to come in and inspect it, and certain things that I see, I do have to let them know. But like I said, I see overspray, but I don't see
Most
damage.
likely they probably did. You can see here. It had
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
a-
that's a paint, and this right here is all painted. So they painted this for sure.
yeah.
And it's probably why it has overspray there. It probably had some scratches or damage or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah. But
But
don't
again,
know.
it's not major.
That's the way it came in. I
Yeah.
haven't. If you ask me, have you done a work on the truck, like a body work? No, I don't do any body work on the cars.
Yeah. You did the brakes though, right?
The brakes, I think we did. We checked them.
Front and rear
we
brake
checked them,
pads.
We check them, and then whatever is needed, we do that. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Like obviously you're not going to do spark plugs or maintenance items unless it absolutely needs it, if it's
unless it needs
misfiring.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
unless it
I
needs
get it. I buy and sell
Yeah.
cars myself also,
Yeah.
so I know.
Like this one here, I believe it needs to be driven because to clear one of the monitors.
Okay.
It has a permanent monitor right now, so we had to drive it. But
Yeah.
it's just that we're so swamped with things
Yeah.
that we haven't had a chance to take it over.
Yeah, the only
What I
codes that are in there are for the backup camera, the tire sensors, and some other sensor or something like that.
So the-
Nothing with the PCM.
Okay. Is the backup camera isn't working or what?
I didn't see that yet. It only has a code. I haven't even started it yet. I just want to get a full inspection, and then I'm going to start it. I'm going to check and see
You
if
say
that
the
backup camera.
and what else?
I'll show you. Tires, it has codes in here for that.
I don't need to see it.
Front wiper parking position switch, so your wiper blades. It could be old, maybe someone grabbed it or something like that. Tire pressure sensor code, and then rear camera code. So I'm just going to make sure that works.
Is the tire pressure sensor on?
I haven't even started it yet,
okay.
but I'll tell you for sure.
Okay. All right.
But it's not a major thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just I run a full report, so.
I got you.
But other than that, the van looks really nice.
Yeah, pretty much
So.
all of them. They came from a fleet.
Yeah.
So.
And you're only asking 20?
Huh?
You're only asking 20 for it?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I smelled that too.
All right, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I wonder what's burning.
I hope there's not one of the cars, though.
Right? All right. Well, the wind's blowing from that way, so it's got to be something over there. Thankfully, it's not our truck on fire. All right. So I just talked with this guy. It looks like this has been replaced and painted up here. Who knows why, but it doesn't look like anything was affected up here. They said he has one of these for like 14,000, but it's got 130,000 on it, which that's still nothing. Wouldn't be a bad idea to swap out of that into this. That'd be so nice. I locked it. Okay, let's check this control arm. Yeah, that control arm bushing steering. So we'll recommend those. It's all just minor stuff right now. It's all not cause to not purchase the vehicle. I mean, it's so far so good. Okay, well, just dropped my pen. So we're gonna look, make sure there's no spots up here for AC leaks. We're gonna look and see that hose has been replaced. Those are the wrong clamps for it. They should be tension clamps. Hopefully you guys are still up there. Yeah, those are the wrong clamps for it. They should be tension clamps. I mean, it's just something I noticed. Everything else looks good underneath here. So looked underneath, checked brakes, checked shocks, checked all that stuff underneath it. Now let's start it up. Haven't even heard it start yet, so let's hear it. I keep hitting my camera. If that noise goes away. That's the tire iron. See, on these Transits, they put the battery underneath the front seat. It's like the worst idea ever. Nine of 21, I'm going to recommend a battery to this customer. I know the battery starts fine, but this guy plans to travel in it, so the last thing I need is him on the road and it dying on him. I mean, the battery's four years old. Average life of batteries 2 to 3 years old now, if that. I just replaced a battery the other day. It was like 6 months old, already had a bad cell. And then you seen that video of the guy with the Walmart battery, that was a couple months old. Batteries aren't made like they used to be. It'd be so nice to have a van like this though. Put my toolboxes in it, shelves. put a few toolboxes and carts, and that would be nice. He said this side was hit, but I don't see where. Maybe it's just a door issue. I could use some WD-40. These work. That closes fine. Everything's flush. That's fine. That opens fine. You see paint cracking like that. Get the AC going. Yeah, so that doesn't quite line it. See, that lines up, but that don't. AC's working. Okay. Right above empty. There's Amazon. It's in the mirror. Turn the AC down so we can hear any funky noises. Brakes feel good. Everything feels good. What are they doing here? I guess these people are fighting. Come on. We're just gonna take it around, put a couple miles on it. I don't have much gas, it's almost on empty, so it's not really too much we can do. It's got parking sensors, they work. I drove almost 2 miles. Feels good, drives good. I'd be curious as to like the air leaks. I can see daylight through that hole right there. Yeah, a few of these holes I can see daylight through. So I'll tell him about that. Ow! Damn it. Forgot about those. This hit my head. Alright. Hey, it's Robert. I sent you a text message. There's a link you can click and we can join what's called a Google meeting.
Okay, let me get my wife here because she's the techie one.
Okay. All right, so I can do this meeting with the customer. I'm going to shut this off for now. I'll return after, unless he says it's okay, then I'll turn it back on. All right, guys, Topdon is having a Father's Day sale, 15% off using discount code TOPDAD, site-wide at topdon.us. Check out their site, and they've got quality diagnostic tools at an affordable price, and then they're throwing 15% off on top of it. So check them out. Again, discount code TOPDAD right here at the top of the screen. Check them out, and let's get back to the video. Thanks, guys. Hey, is Martin here?
Yeah, he's with some customers.
Okay, I just need the keys to the one with 11,000 miles.
Okay.
Oh, we were doing an inspection on that one now too.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Staying busy?
Yeah.
After last week's gas line?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was on my way here and then they got us all turned around, yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, I can beat them and get around and come over here. I didn't know what was going on. They're just yelling, it's gonna blow. Okay, well, went around. Nope, they had everyone blocking off over there.
Yeah,
So,
they move fast.
yeah, you guys are really close. So,
So I think he was. Hey.
okay, I'll go try to find this one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here. Oh. All right, I don't think I said, but I'll start it over here. I'm gonna move the truck over there. So this is a continuation of that first pre-purchase inspection. It is now Monday. That video was recorded on Thursday. On my way here, I'm in a parking lot. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, so I'm not really driving on the road. There was a gas leak on Friday, so I looked at it Thursday. We found a couple more that this place had with a lot less miles. So I talked to my customer and I told him, let's at least check the other one out. And we're gonna check out another one, but it's only got 11,000 miles instead of 100,000 miles. And I tried to come on Friday, but as I was on my way here, the construction company hit a main gas line and they evacuated 2 miles around this place. So these guys got evacuated. I was in the middle of the road and they hurried up, got us out of there. It was just spewing like crazy. So it is now Monday. We're here to check out another one. It's I believe a 18 or 19, I'll look right now, with only 11,000 miles. So it's like $10,000 more, and it's probably going to be in better condition than the other one. But again, I give my customer the all the information and I let them know. So we'll check out this one, see what it needs, what it doesn't need, and we'll give our customer a call again. All right, we'll grab our Topdon. We'll get this thing scanning and then we will check underneath it and everything. Let's see, yeah, 11,322 miles. The other one had just right at 100. Hello. I always try to be nice to everyone that walks around, even though, you know, I'm not dealing with them. I just be nice to everybody. So let's get this hood popped up. Automatically search. See, I'm not seeing overspray on this one, so that's good. We'll check underneath it and everything. It's a 2019, same engine, same transmission, same everything, just with 100,000 miles less. One thing I'm noticing is the tires are 40% on the front. The original Continentals that came with it, yeah, they're cracked up. So let's see if we can find a date code. 14th week of 2019. Oh, but these have been changed. Come on, what is going on? All right, smart scan. Yeah, so the two rears have been replaced. The two fronts haven't. Hello. This one's already got some rubber floor in it. The walls aren't as dented. This one's a nice one. I can't see down there. Let's grab a flashlight while this loads. All right, parking sensors, passenger airbag, deployment control. Well, we're gonna have to look at that. I want to start it and make sure that airbag light don't stay on. Well, it goes off, it doesn't come on. We'll need to look and see in this. Let's do an inspection first, then we'll see why that airbag light's on. Not light, but all right. Rotors look great. A little bit of heat in them, but not much, considering only 10,000 miles. 11,000, something like that. Look up here, we're checking the strut. I know it only has 11,000 miles, but the customer's paying for an inspection. We're gonna check everything just like we did the other one. That control arm bushing's not tearing. The other one was. Let's check the rears. Rears are still like brand new. No leaks from the shocks. How you doing, man? All right. Looking for damage anywhere. Now let's look for overspray. Let's look for anything. I don't see anything here, there. All those are working or plugged in at least. Those parking sensors, I wonder why that was on there. But I don't see any damage down here. No leaks from that shock either. We'll unlock this in a minute. Is that compound or paint? Looks good. Same thing, like brand new pads. Diff looks good. Oh, that all looks good. The rear looks good. Let's check up here. Strut's not leaking. Pads are like new. Control arm bushing not torn. The other ones were. A little bit of paint peeling from the road, but that's all right. Look in here, make sure nothing looks out of place. Nothing looks touched. I just took 2 phone calls, and you get a lot of people, or tire kickers and things like that, who just, they think everything is free in this life, and it's not free. There's a lot of expenses when it comes to this stuff, so. All right. Let's look under this thing again. We're gonna get dirty getting under here, but whatever. All right, belts are fine, no leaks at all. Doesn't even look like it's been washed underneath here, at least. No hits underneath, no hits to the front, nothing looks bent. Oh, I'm just full of dirt now. No, I'm good, man. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, I seen what I needed to see. It looks good. Thank you. That was nice. He offered a creeper, but we already laid down there. Oil's clean and full. Everything looks good under here as far as we can see. Let's start it up, warm it up. All I'm seeing so far is 2 tires that eventually will need to be changed. And then the codes for the airbag. That's a Mercedes one. I want to open these doors. Sure doesn't look like anything's wrong back here. Camera up there. The doors seem to work. Don't see any damage or overspray or anything here, like it's in an accident. Dirty job sometimes. Oop. Let's look at this battery real quick. And the transit battery is back here. Come on, come out of there. I can't tell what battery that is. That's a Motorcraft battery. Just crank this AC up. because it's hot. It's like 87 degrees right now. Let's make sure the jack equipment's here. Down for a second. The sensors are working. Those must be old codes. Let's enter this. Alright, so this code looks like the connector on the back of that. I guess there's a problem with them when I was looking it up right now. Looks like there's a problem with the connector. Usually putting a new connector on it is what causes it or fixes it. So I'll let the customer know about that. Doesn't look like any airbags have been off or anything clearly. There's no damage or anything. So we're just going to advise our customer of that. Let them know that we can fix it. And let's go on this test drive. Then we will, I need to check the monitors, make sure this hasn't died or they cleared them or anything. Make sure in California we have to make sure we have to smog, so we'll definitely be making sure that it's ready for smog. No, wrong one. OBD function. Yes. All are completed. None not support or not completed, so this thing's ready for smog. It's not like anyone cleared the codes out or anything like that. So let's take this baby for a test drive. Both phones. And my customer, he's a real nice guy, and I'll be honest, on the other one it needed struts, it needed some control arms, it needed, you know, basic maintenance, spark plugs and things like that too. It's at 100,000 miles. So I quoted him everything, and it came out to a lot. But he was willing to pay it, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, are you sure you want to buy this one? Do you want to look around a little more? Do you want to see what else there is out there? What else this guy might have? I was talking to the owner of this place, and he said that he has 89 of these, or he purchased 89 of them. And he's like, I got all kinds of prices and all kinds of miles. And so I hopped on the website, and I started sending my customer ads from all over. And this guy actually had this one. I'll be honest, okay, I'll just tell you prices. It doesn't affect me. The other one was listed for $19,900 with 100,000 miles, which is cheap, really cheap. This one's listed, I believe, for 31 or 30, 39. And it's only got 11,000 miles on it. Like, me looking at it for my customer, best price difference, you know, we're gonna put, and he wants a trailer hitch, and he wants trailer hitch wiring and all kinds of stuff. My quote came out high on the parts and everything for the 100,000 mile one, and there's still $5,000, $6,000 difference, but for $6,000 difference, he's getting something with 11,000 miles on it. So I talked myself out of several $1,000s in work for the sake of my customer. He's 83 or 84, I believe. He plans to convert this into a something to travel. I believe I said that before, but I talked myself out of several $1,000s worth of work for the sacrifice of my customer. I have morals. As much as I'd have loved to make that much money on that truck or that other van, this one probably will work out way better in the long run for my customer, and I won't have to morally feel wrong when he's like, man, something went wrong at 120,000 miles, and then it's like, oh, I get to fix that. I'm kind of setting my customer up for you know, failure and repeating, coming back and fixing when he can spend a few thousand more and get this, which only has 11,000 miles. It sounds good. It doesn't feel weird. The other one didn't really either, but I just noticed like the overspray up there that, you know, I showed you guys, the control arm bushings, the struts, the shocks in the rear, the spark plugs at 100,000 miles. We didn't even talk about coolant flushes and different things like that. The vehicle, you know, it's got 100,000 miles. It's starting to get ready for coolant flushes and different things of that nature. And the brake job, they only threw on pads. They didn't put rotors. So like, there's just so much that was going on with the other one, and this one has nothing. This one, I only see 2 tires in the front. They've already changed the back ones. It's just 2 tires. That's all I see wrong with this. For, you know, several $1,000s more. But I don't want this guy having problems. He's going to travel. He's 80 some years old. The last thing I want him to have is problems while out on the road. So by losing a few $1,000s, being able to sleep at night, I'll take it. I'm not going to get rich doing that way, but whatever, man. I'd rather help out my customers. And obviously I'm still making money on the diagnostic. I'm still going to put in the trailer hitch. We're still going to do the trailer hitch wiring, so I'm still going to make some money on this vehicle. Not several $1,000s like I was going to on the other one, but you know, it's just better for my customer, and I like to run my business that way. I just won't hear it down the line like, man, I wish I wouldn't have spent, you know, 20-some thousand dollars on the other one and then still have a ton of issues. So they have one here which I wanted to look at, but I don't know. It's a 2017 Transit 250 with 131,000 miles for $14,000 or $14,900, something like that. I was thinking, man, that's cheap, because I can't find a Transit under 200,000 miles for $18,000. So I was pretty interested in that one myself. I obviously offered it to my customer first, and he said he doesn't want that many miles. So I thought about it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I just don't know that I want to add, let's say, $400 a month. Plus, I have to insure that thing, which is probably going to be another $500 a month at least. It's commercial insurance, so it's higher. It's not just some cheap, you know, $50 insurance. So, do I want to add another $900 in overhead, or do I want to just keep running my truck for now? I'm going back and forth on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stay in Old Faithful there. It's a great truck. It just kills me in fuel and little things here and there going. Like I fixed everything, but now I got my AC issue. It's 87 degrees. I have my bypass pulley on because I'm just sick of putting compressors on it. I might have to do the conversion to the other style compressor, but that's another several $100s to get that done. So that's why I've been contemplating a different vehicle, but it just doesn't make sense at the moment. Adding $800-900 worth of expenses in one of these would be nice, but it does the same thing as that, and that doesn't cost me that much. That's paid off, so. All right, end of rant. Let's, yeah, all the sensors were working. That code for the airbag is the connector. There's been no deployments, nothing like that. So let's call our customer. Let's call our customer. Let's give him the walk around. And let's see. Has 11,000 miles on it. I did the same inspection. So I'm gonna turn this around and we're gonna do the same thing we did last time.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to do this. Here we go. Here we go. Clear. Okay, clearly I'm not used to this phone. All right. So we'll just start with the front. There's no overspray anywhere. This is all nice and clean, and no one's painted this. The front bumper looks good, except for some minor stuff, little tiny stuff, which I know you're probably not too worried about.
That's right.
But again, just real minor little bumps. Nothing major that I've seen. Let's go over to the tires. I don't know if you can see the tread here.
Yeah.
These treads, they're about 40-50%. I'd say 40. These are the original tires, the front ones. So they need to be changed. The two front need to be changed, but the back ones have already been changed, so that's good.
Oh my God. After 14,000 miles?
11,000.
11,000.
They still got a little meat on them, but like you can see, they're wearing on the sides. They're cracking. They're these struts, they're not leaking. They're not bouncy. They're not nothing. These control arm bushings right down there, not torn, look perfect. Not really. I mean, you'll notice if something's off with it, if the tire's bent or something or anything like that. So yeah, funny tire wear and different things like that. So you'll notice when you're looking at trailers like that.
All right, so
Well,
I guess we're down to when should I come out? I guess. Is
yeah,
that right? Or?
That's completely up to between you and the salesman here, Martin, or the owner. I don't know if he's the owner or anything, but it's up to you and him to decide on what you're going to do. If you don't like the price, if you like the price, if you want to look at the $26,000 one with 43,000 miles on it. I mean, you have options.
Right.
If you want to sleep on this one overnight.
What's happening?
The only thing I found on this was the tires are, on the fronts are a little worn. They're still good, like 40%. I told him that they're just a little worn, a little cracked. But the main thing I wanted to show you that was a little concern to him was this right here. It has been into an accident and fixed. You can see all the pinholes and everything in it. And then you can see, like, let me get my flashlight, but you can see the pinholes, the drip. It has been fixed right here. And that's the only thing. And I told him mechanically it's good. It's got 11,000 miles on it. This is the only damage I found on the vehicle, except when you look inside, you can see they scraped something on the inside into the roof, but the outside of the roof is fine. This is the only thing I found. Other than that, it's runs good, drives good. You can just see, like, back here, I thought it was coming from the outside in, but it's just they scraped it and then did a little touch-up paint. You can see it from this door. But it's, like I told him, nothing major.
You know, it's like a thing like this. What
Yeah, it's a
like
cargo
those,
van.
Those things like that?
More here. You see that there? Where they fixed it and then shot over it? See all those dents going across it? It kind of looks like it was from the outside and then fixed. But I can't be for sure because the outside on the top looks perfect. But you can see how it goes all the way up, and then you can see the spray paint. But that's the only other thing I found. But yeah, that's what he said. Oh, and then the other thing was when I pull, I seen just little bits here and there, but whatever, that's not much. The other thing was when I scanned it, it had for the parking module and the 4 parking sensors, but it looks old. The other thing that wasn't old was the airbag on the passenger side. It's showing a connector problem. And when you look it up, that code, the F-150s have it, the Transits have it. I told them all of them have it.
I think
So this has that issue. Mine has it up here in the pillar on, because I have a Transit.
Okay.
Mine has it in the pillar for that airbag. So mine flashes on and off sometimes. I told him this one, the airbag light is not on, but it may flash on at some point because of that. So I just wanted to tell you everything that I found, so that way when he calls you, you're not like, oh, whatever. But I wanted to show you that.
Okay, that's fine.
But overall, it looks like a great van.
Okay.
So he's going to be calling you in probably 15-20 minutes to talk money and all that stuff. That's all. I'm out of that.
Okay,
but
okay.
cool.
That's good. All right,
It was
well,
nice to meet you.
okay. Any questions or anything you got?
Yeah, for sure.
If I got anybody that wants to do something similar, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, let's go. Well, there goes that $15,000 one. These people right here bought it, which good for them. I think that was going to be, I think that was going to be a good vehicle, and I'm glad that they picked it up. But yeah, I'm gonna hold off on buying another vehicle for right now. I got the second truck, and I really don't need a backup, but I was just looking for something newer, bigger a little bit, so I can fit more tools in it. And you know, the AC is not gonna seize up on me all the time. So yeah, that idea is out the window for right now. But you know, this truck works fine. I'm gonna put the AC compressor in it, and we'll get this thing handled, get it back to how it was last year before the compressor went out. But other than that, everything else is fine on my truck. I really do love my truck. So all right, I'm gonna end the video here, and yeah, we're gonna head back home. It's like, let's see, it's 5:45 right now, so I'm gonna head back home. It's still daylight out, it's past daylight savings, so I love days like this. But it's like 83 degrees still, so it'd be nice to have AC. I'm sweating under this hat. But all right guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.